Konnichiwa, hello, and welcome to This is Roy at Ninjazola90, and today I have yet another super cool, really awesome figure to review for you guys today, and that is the Hasbro Power Rangers Lightning Collection Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Red Ranger Jason figure. And I got some things to say about him, so let's get things started. And now, here we have the Hasbro Power Rangers Lightning Collection Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Red Ranger Jason figure right here before us in all of his Mighty Morphin Morphinomenal Tyrannosaurus glory. As you can see, this is a well sculpted, well detailed figure made by Hasbro, of course. As you can see, his color scheme is mainly red because he's a Red Ranger. What other color would he be? And of course, we do have the white Ranger diamonds going across the chest and around the back, as well as his white gloves and his white boots with the red Ranger diamonds going all around them as well. We can see he's also wearing the buckler morpher that the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers have with the white leather belt, and we can see the Tyrannosaurus buckler morpher in there with the Tyrannosaurus power coin. Of course, kind of hard to see because it's really tiny, but it is definitely in there. Now, of course, this is the regular release Mighty Morphin Red Ranger. This is not like the remastered ones or anything. Yeah, I'm not even going to pursue getting the remastered figures because, to me, like, those are just way too expensive for my budget. But anyway, going over detail with the helmet, we can see the helmet is well sculpted. Now, it is, a lot of people complain it's a little flat compared to the later, more updated sculpts, but to me, it looks okay. It's fine. I'm not complaining. It looks good for what it is to me. But of course, yeah, we can see the side frame of the helmet. The Tyrannosaurus teeth are all silver, where they most likely should be painted white for better accuracy. But you know what? It's all good. It's all good. You can't get perfection with everything. But anyway, we could see the Tyrannosaurus eyes on the top of the head as well. And also, I would say, it's a really good shape with the helmet. I'm not complaining. And also, we do have good detailing with the power sword as well. This is one of the accessories he comes with, and that's his main weapon as the Red Ranger. We can see these very shiny, vibrant silver blade with the gold trim on the guard of the sword, as well as the Tyrannosaurus power coin on the sword as well, symbolizing that this is the Mighty Morphin Red Ranger's main weapon. And of course, we have the black grip on the handle right there, as well as we have this kind of sort of like almost like sort of like double like forked pommel here, so you can see like these two like forked like little spikes coming out of it right there. So yeah, we do have like a little like sort of like a forked pommel on the sword. Anyway, that's pretty much it for the power sword, and we do get a blade blaster as well that goes in its holster. And also, this one does come with interchangeable hands. I'm just not, I just didn't bring them out for this review. But anyway, going over articulation with this figure, the head can look up like so on a hinge. We can look down. We can look right, we can look left, and we can cranium revolve us all the way around a full 360 in the opposite way. We also have butterfly joints in the shoulders, so we can bring those shoulders all the way back like so, and then forward again. We also have a a hinge joint in those shoulders as well. I just demonstrated a butterfly joint, so yeah. We do have a hinge joint in those shoulders, so we can bring them all the way up in the T-pose like so, and then back down again. We also have a hinge joint not a hinge joint, a swivel joint in those shoulders as well, so we can swivel those shoulders all the way around a full 360 like so. We do have a double joint in the elbows, so we can bend those elbows all the way back, and then all the way forward again. Same is true with the other arm. So bend them all the way in and then all the way out. We have a swivel hinge in the wrist, so we can swivel those hands all the way around and rock them forward and back on a hinge like so. And I don't know if you can hear that, but that hinge sounds very ratchety, as you can see. And also we can do the same thing with the other hand. As you are witnessing, I am rotating it via spinning it with the power sword, and I can, yeah. Oh, I apologize, I hit my camera, but yeah, I don't know if you can hear that, but yeah, it is that hinge in the hand is very, very clippy, or hinge in the wrist. But anyway, and it's pretty much the same thing. But anyway, your wrist is here and your hand is here, but I'm talking about for this figure, yeah, the wrist, the hand, it's all pretty much the same piece. But yeah, but anyway, yeah, I don't know what I've gotten. I don't know how fuzz is getting on a sword, but anyway, yeah, I don't know why I had like little bitty pieces of fuzz. I pulled it off, but anyway, we do have articulation in the torso as well, so we can rotate him all the way around a full 360 like so, and the opposite way. And we could also rock side to side like so. And we also have an ab crunch, so we can lean back and forth like so. So we can lean forward and back like so if we want to. And as far as leg articulation, the hips are on barbell style ball joints, so we can kick forward about this much and then back down. Same is true with the other leg, forward about that much and then back down. We can kick out to the side about that much and then back down. Same is true with the other leg and then back down. We do have a swivel at the top of the thighs, so we can swivel those thighs all the way around a full 360. As you can see, we have a double joint in the knees as well, so we can bend those knees all the way back and then forward again. We also have a swivel at the boot, so we can swivel those boots all the way around. And we do have a swivel hinge in the feet, so we can point those toes forward like so for proper roundhouse kicking, and then back for your down kicks, your axe kicks, and your back spinning heels. And we can rotate those toes all the way around a full 360 like so. And that pretty much concludes it for articulation with this figure. And as for accessories he comes with that I actually did bring out, although I'm not going to swap out the heads, because you know why with these earlier figures, they are prone to breaking at the neck joint, and I haven't quite loosened this one up yet. I have with my other Mighty Morphin Jason figures, so I might just go get that one, so give me a second. Okay, I'm back. I got him. So I get my other Mighty Morphin Jason figure, so hopefully I can demonstrate this, because I did loosen this one up, because I haven't done it on that one yet, and I really don't trust it. So hopefully I can, if I can get this in, it's I'm just gonna put his helmet back on, but you get the point. So I'll just put that to the side. And also we do have this cool energy effect part that goes on top of the power sword. So yeah, I kind of wasted my time trying to go get the other Red Ranger figure to just try to swap out the heads. It just really wasn't working that well. But anyway, yeah, you do get this cool energy effect part that goes on top of the power sword. So yeah, we do have that. So that pretty much concludes it for this review. And now I will be getting into my final verdict and giving you guys my final thoughts and opinions, and giving this figure a final score based on detail, articulation, and playability. So let's get to it. And now for my final verdict on the Hasbro Power Rangers Lightning Collection. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Red Ranger Jason figure here. If I have to give this one a final score based on detail, articulation, and playability, I have to give him a drumroll, please. A fair but square, well-deserved, absolutely more phenomenal, knocked out of the park, 5 out of 5 stars. Why? Although this figure may not be spot on perfect, I mean, because I did notice, like, yeah, there is some inaccuracies with the helmet and all, but you know what, like I said, you can't expect perfection out of everything, so I'm not taking points off for that. It's definitely good for what it is. I find the detail, you know, as accurate as it can possibly be, and I'm not complaining for the price, because yeah, the remastered figures are way too expensive to seek out on the aftermarket, especially for my budget, so I'm gonna just be settled with these. So you know, that's that when it comes to this for me. But anyway, like I was saying, yeah, I think the detail is good enough. Articulation is definitely top notch. Like I say, with all the Lightning Collection figures, if not most of them, you're getting next to SH Figure Arts articulation with these figures for a lower price, so that is a definite plus. And playability, it's really good. These figures hold up very well. You don't have to worry about pieces popping off, especially if you're posing them around or just fidgeting with them. You know, they stay together very well. They don't fall to pieces if you quote-unquote look at them too hard, like there's some other premium Bandai figures. You all know what I'm talking about. But anyway, that's one of the reasons why I had to cut the stop motion project, well, the fight with the stop motion project for my video with Dragon Ball Cross Power Rangers with Future Trunks versus Goldar. Yeah, I intended for that one to be the fight to be a little bit longer, and for Goldar to have a much more brutal defeat. But yeah, the SH Figure Arts Future Trunks figure just really wouldn't cooperate very well with those when I was trying to set up for those spots. So yeah, that's why that one ended up getting cut shorter than what I originally intended, but I did the best with what I could. But anyway, getting back to this figure, like I was saying, highly recommended, especially if you're a long-time Mighty Morphin Power Rangers fan and you are an action figure collector. I did why I have multiple Red Ranger Jason figures here, and I do have a third one that I have an extra Falcon shield on for my an extra Morphin figure that I had. It's because I bought different like bundle deals, different lots they had on eBay, and yeah, just so happened to get more than one Red Ranger, and yeah, I got more than one Pink Ranger as well. So yeah, it happens, but you know what? Extra figures, that's nothing to complain about, because if something breaks on one, you have another one. You don't have to seek out a replacement, so that's good. Or if you want to do like a custom or something like that, though, that's also what that's good for. But I'll just keep them as it is, just in case something happens to one. I already have another one, you know, a replacement on hand already. So, you know, that's money I don't have to spend on a replacement. So that's good. So if you do end up with doubles of the same figure and you're out of box collector, you know what? if one breaks, that's less you gotta replace. So if you end up with doubles or triples of the same figure, I wouldn't complain. But anyway, yeah, that pretty much concludes it for this review. And as always, thank you guys all so much for watching. Your viewership is much appreciated, especially if you made it to this point in the video, because that helps out this channel a lot. And if you want to help out this channel even more, like and subscribe if you haven't already. And if you want to help out this channel even further along, feel free to share this on your social media if you have friends who are interested in the same content. You know, like your Facebook, your X account, which used to be Twitter, and even the slap.com for all you Victorious fans out there. Yeah, I'm not ashamed to admit it. I have always been a fan of Victorious and iCarly. Heck, I even got a postcard from Jeanette McCurdy that I'm not even. But yeah, I'm not about to brag here. But anyway, yeah, that pretty much concludes it for this review. And as always, love you all. Stay safe. God bless. Take care, stay positive, stay powered up, and peace out.